On day one of the Paris Olympics, we have some excellent news, and it comes from the women's 10-meter air pistol event. And Manu Bhaker has given India some good news. Manu Bhaker has qualified for the final of the 10-meter air pistol event, and it kind of makes up for the disappointment that happened earlier in the day when the mixed 10-meter air rifle event involving Ramita Jindal, Arjun Babuta, then Elanavil Vallarivan, and Sandeep Singh, they all crashed out. Then you had the ultimate heartbreak with Sarabjot Singh missing out on the final by just 1 in a 10. And then after that, you saw that even Arjun Chima crashed out. Here, Rhythm Sangwan has missed out, but here Manu Bhaker has shown her brilliance, striking with absolute brilliance to ensure throughout the 6 series that she had, 60 shots, she managed to do something spectacular indeed. So, Manu Bhaker has finished the qualifying event in number 3, and she will be heading into the final tomorrow, which will be held at 3:30 p.m. IST. So that is the current situation involving shooting at this point in the India shooting event at this point. So it was a not such a tight race as such. At one point, Manu Bhaker started off well. She had 5 tens on the trot, and then she had a bit of a blip in the middle, but then she consistently maintained her accuracy, and that is why 10 points. She had a string of nearly 6 consecutive 10s, even from series 3 to series 4. Then there was a slight bit in series 5 when she shot an 8, and then she dipped to 7. But then after that, she held her own, and then towards the end, she shot 2 tens in series 6. And that is the reason why you've seen Manu Bhaker finish in third position. She had the most inner 10s if you have to look at it. So that is why it is going to be very, very interesting at this point. Now, for people who are wondering, is this good news or if this is bad news when you look at the 10-meter air pistol event? Well, you can take two instances of Indian shooters doing well in the qualifying but then failing on the big stage. Let's look at 2008 Abhinav Bindra. Abhinav Bindra in the qualifying in 2008 finished 4th. Yet he went on to win the medal in the main finals event that happened. So that was Abhinav Bindra. Saurabh Chaudhary in 2021 Tokyo, he had absolutely blazed through the qualifying, 579 points if memory serves me right in the qualifying, and he went on to top the group. But then what happened after that was, unfortunately, Saurabh Chaudhary had an epic meltdown, and that is why he could not even reach the medal rounds in that sense. So that's why he had qualified as the top shooter, but then in the medal round that happened, he absolutely went downhill. And that is why it is going to be a big, big feat that Manu Bhaker would want to achieve. Shooting, by the way, has gotten off to a very, you may say, rough start in Paris Olympics 2024. You saw Ramita Jindal and then Arjun Babuta both crash out, 6th position, but we're missing out on the top 4 by 1 point. Then you saw the others, and if you look at it, Elanavil Vallarivan and Sandeep Singh didn't have a chance. Sarabjot Singh, that one inner 10, looking at what has happened in the inner 10 fiasco in the 10-meter men's thing, at that point, you've seen Manu Bhaker shoot the maximum number 10s in this entire group at this point. Veronica Major of Hungary was actually doing it, but the Chinese shooters were raising their game at certain points. Even the South Korean shooters were also very good at this point. So it is very, very important to understand. You have to celebrate it, but also temper your expectations, because now the top 8 is done. The top 8 now will square off at 3:30 p.m. IST tomorrow, and one hopes that you really can get a medal in shooting. You can expect a medal in shooting in the team event, but in the individual event, not since Abhinav Bindra, Gagan Narang, Vijay Kumar, you've seen India shooters do well in individual events. You've come close in the team event, but unfortunately, you've not done it that frequently in other Olympics. So, can they end a 12-year jinx that's there? 16 you didn't win, 21 you didn't win, 2024. Is this a chance to ensure that the medal drought is broken? So I'll take a couple of comments. Finally, good news, she can win even if gold if she maintains Wild Fanatics. Wild Fanatics, that is expecting a bit much, but yes, never say never. You can try for gold. It's not a crime to not try for gold, but then it'll be very, very difficult at this point, if I may say. Anup Kona, 2 points difference between top 2 and Manu. Hope she keeps up the same momentum in finals to win India medal. Anup, I'll again say this, use this qualification with a bit of caution. Saurabh Chaudhary of 2021 is really going to be a huge problem. Aditya Pratap is saying, why isn't Geo streaming the qualifying round? See, in the Olympics, you never stream the qualifying rounds. It's never happened. You have to follow it from other sources. That's why it's going to be important. Is Bopanna match postponed? Sharan is asking. Yes, it is postponed because of the rain that is happening. Who would be the top contenders for the medal along with Manu Bhaker? Kishore is saying. I mean, it is difficult. The Hungarian shooter was there. Veronica Major, she's good. The South Korean and the Chinese shooters are never ever far away at this point. So one has to really be cautious about it. So one hopes that Manu Bhaker can maintain her composure. First major hurdle's been overcome. Now she has to overcome the toughest of them all. So that is why. Siddharth is saying, whom do you think will finish top of tally? China or USA? Oh, tough one. Because in the last two Olympics, if you look at 2012, 2016, 2020, it's been USA, China, USA, Great Britain. I would say China are favorites, but then you never count out USA. So in that sense, it's going to be important. So good news, Manu Bhaker has reached the final of the 10-meter women's air pistol event. Tomorrow, she will be there in the medal rounds and she'll be hopefully looking to win India their first medal in this particular sport. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. Don't forget to download the Sports Talk mobile app for all the information you need in English and Hindi. Bye-bye.